Welcome to Vernon SnowMX and let's ride.
In this episode, we're going to talk about the Timbersled ski revival, and we're also going to have a look at the Cardo Communications Scala headset communicators.
Okay, let's start with the Timbersled ski revival. We beat up the Timbersled ski. We had a rough time for the first 3 quarters of the season.
It beat us up.
It beat us up. We were wiping out unnecessarily. It wasn't responding the way we wanted it to. We talked to a bunch of people. We had some help from some Facebook friends. And the end result was we moved the ski back 18 millimeters by drilling it into a new position.
Mm-hmm.
And it's way better now.
Way better.
So it's hooking up a lot better. It's giving us what we call a positive ski response. Mm-hmm. We know what it's going to do. Now, I don't think it changes our ruling on Timbersled versus Yeti.
No.
But they're way closer now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we still prefer the Yeti ski. I got to go out and ride yesterday. Now, of course, remember, we're always talking about different snow conditions. Mm-hmm. So yesterday's snow conditions were wet and heavy and about this much freshy. Mm-hmm. And what I found was that it was really good on a slight incline. Very, very positive. I knew exactly where I was going. We were flying through trees all day, doing side hills. It was awesome. Once I get into the flats, it's less predictable. When I'm doing those really short radius turns, when I was doing really hard layover turns, it was fantastic. The handlebar was almost in the snow. And then when I'm on a decline, that's where I noticed the biggest benefit in the Yeti ski over the Timbersled. When I'm pointing down something pretty steep, in the Yeti I'm carving and it feels good. It's like I'm downhill skiing. On the Timbersled, it's not there. I need a little bit more weight on the bars, or maybe it's just the ski. I don't know, but it's not quite there yet. But we did want to call this a Timbersled ski revival because it's way better now. So if yours is feeling crappy and like it's washing out, maybe it's just a matter of re-drilling those holes and moving the whole ski back a bunch. So it worked for us.
Sure
Thanks
did.
to the guys at Rider's Edge and the folks on Facebook for pointing us in the right direction.
So we started this season with some headset communicators in the helmet. They're by Cardo Communication, and they're called the Scala Q3 headset communicator. We were a little bit nervous out of the gates, being in each other's heads all day long while we're in the mountains.
You threatened to sing all the time, and thankfully he did not.
Just a little bit. Honestly, though, once we got onto this and we started using it, this is a vital piece of gear for us now.
They are awesome. So from a perspective of filming, they're perfect because we're always trying to chase each other and it's very easy to get separated. Mm-hmm. If I zig and you thought I was going to zag, we've lost the shot. So that was really cool. And the other part was pointing out hazards.
Yep.
So you're zipping along and there's a creek bed. Instead of pointing to it and hoping that your buddy knows that...
Does that mean hit that or avoid that?
Hit that thing or don't hit that thing. You don't know.
Yeah.
But in the headset communicator, you can go, huge creek on the right, don't hit it. And he hears it in his head right away.
Or I'm stuck, or I can't find you, or whatever. It's they've got decent range. We've had a little bit of issue with them late in the season, but they do have a 2-year warranty, so it's really not a big deal. We're going to send them in for a little bit of a tune-up, but overall, this has been a great product. I am looking forward to working with the rep and working through the minor issues that we're having, and on to another season of riding with these things.
Sure. Well, we'll cut to some B-roll so you can see what these things look like. Now, let's just talk through the different pieces of it while we're showing folks what they look like.
Sure.
So you've got on the side of your head, you've got a little communicator with some buttons on it that turns it on and off, changes channels and volume control. Inside your mouthpiece, inside your mouthpiece of your helmet, you have a little microphone on a boom.
Yep.
And then you have one speaker inside your helmet.
Each side.
Oh, it's each side.
Yep.
That's right. Right. So it's kind of... You do want to take a look at your helmet, though, because if it doesn't have pockets kind of for those things to go in there, it's going to be awfully cramped.
We wear Suomi helmets, and they are apparently tight because when we put these on, if they're not in the right spot, they're very noticeable when they're there.
It is. They can be a little bit uncomfortable once you get it dialed in. It's pretty nice. So we're going to do a more review of these next year and talk about them more. Right now, they're kind of busted. It is important to have that warranty, and we're going to get some good support from the reps. And we'll be back in business next year with this vital piece of gear that we really love.
There you go. Go, camera. You're on tape. Don't go down much lower than that. There you go.
that's a wrap for this episode of Vernon Snowmex and Let's Ride. We'd like to encourage you to go to our website, check it out. There is a bunch of stuff there. All of our videos are assembled there, and of course, they're on YouTube. And the other thing is we'd like to encourage you to go check out the Snowbike Shop, thesnowbikeshop.com. They have a great assemblance of parts that you can use on your snowbike. I think that's it. Andrew, anything else to say?
That's a wrap.
All right. See you guys next time.
Thank you.